In today's video, I'm unboxing and reviewing the die-cast Elite Series C3PO. So a little bit of backstory, I actually bought the R2-D2 die-cast Elite Series on I think it was my third Comic-Con. It was London Film and Comic-Con. I saw him there, there was a Stormtrooper with him, and I was like, you know what, there's no C3PO, but I'm gonna get him anyway. Then I proceeded to hunt for so long trying to find the C3PO, and in all honesty, I probably could have just found one on eBay, but I didn't. I either didn't have the money, I didn't have the, I couldn't go and get him. Whatever the case was, I couldn't get him or find him. Cut to very recently, I found a guy on Vinted who had a bunch of these diecast figures all just for sale. I was like, he didn't have it listed, but I was like, do you have the C3PO by chance? Just out of curiosity. He was like, yes, I do. I was like, great, how much is he? I want to buy him. And I bought him. And that was it. I've got him now. It's amazing. He scales really great with my R2 figure, obviously, because they are the same scale. I don't know why it took me so long to find him and get him, but now R2-D2 has his friend, and I couldn't be happier with him. I am going to compare him a little bit to my Black Series C3PO, just purely for the fact I have him. I bought this as like a stand-in because it was on sale in Game, I believe. I think I bought him for like £9 or something stupid like that. Just so that R2 had somewhat of a friend, but as you can see, there is a bit of a scale difference. Obviously, they are different series, so they're not going to be the same scale. I don't know what scale the die-cast series is. Does it tell me on the box? Probably not. But as you can see, they are fairly different. The Black Series actually has a lot more detail in them than the Elite Series does, but you can get more detail with injection molding. You can't get this level of detail when you die cast something, just because there's so many little intricate parts on the Black Series version that you just wouldn't be able to replicate in metal, I don't think. I mean, don't get me wrong, you probably could, but for the scale of production that they went for with the Elite Series, I don't think they would have really paid that much attention, and they clearly didn't. But the lack of detail doesn't really bother me with him, just because the color of him, the vibe of him with R2, it just makes sense. And there is quite a lot of detail within the hands and the arms, and some parts are just fairly detailed in general. The only thing I think is wrong with him is he just looks a little bit smooth. Articulation wise, his head does move, it is a little bit creaky. You get very limited arm motion. You basically have the same articulation as he does in the movie. But you know what? He's a droid. He's not meant to have human-like movement. He's not meant to be that fluid. He is a robot at the end of the day. So I'm actually not too fussed. He's got no crunch, so don't even try. And his leg will literally only go 90 degrees, which again is fine. He does have feet articulation, but only like very limited again. These are more slightly articulated statues than they are figurines. This is what I mean about the screws in the back. I think that they were just like, they're gonna his back. They're never gonna see his back because he's always going to be facing forward. So they decided to leave the screws open for whatever reason. And my R2 figure, he does also have some articulation. You can hide his front foot and have him in like flight mode. I prefer to have him like he's just like chilling, vibing, he's just rolling around, you know, like he does, causing chaos. To be honest, that's pretty much it for this video. It's a shorter video, but only because there's not that much more to talk about. I think that having an Elite Series C3PO and an Elite Series R2-D2 together has been one of my goals for ages, and I'm really glad I've managed to make it happen. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've got a couple more Star Wars figures to unbox and review, so they will come out soon. Keep an eye on that. And short and sweet is the best way for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Comment what you actually think of this guy. You might hate him, which is fair, and you might prefer the Black Series. I prefer the Black Series in the sense of detail and that, and I do like the color of him. But I think scale-wise and everything, this one just works so much better with my R2. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.